Hey, you guys. As you can see, it's still here. I completely forgot to move it. So, without goof out the way, I'm going to send us back to... Ta-da! Right. We've done the CDs. That's part one. I will make it so at the start of the video, I link it up there, or wherever it puts the little icon thing. That's part one. Excuse me. Coffee. This is the Blu-ray section. Now, again, with some of these, I've already gone over them. I'll try and be as fast as I can. If I think the video's gone on too long, I'm going to have to stick to it, I think, because I don't want this to be like a Blu-ray part 1 of 2 in a 4-part series of videos, which are going to be released all together. I don't do that delayed release thing. I want people to watch my videos as is when I can get to put them up. All that babble out the way, let's start. I still know what you did last summer. I watched this way back when, purely because, if I remember rightly, it doesn't even mention her name in it. Is Sarah Michelle Gellar not in this one? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched these. She may be in flashbacks. I don't know. But I know Sarah Michelle Gellar was in the first one. So I love, obviously, I had a fascination with her growing up because of Buffy. So I bought, obviously, when I watched this, I like it. It's a teen slasher. Better than Scream. Miles better than Scream, in my opinion. I got this for £1. Right. Skyline. I saw it on DVD. It's a fairly good sci-fi. Nothing groundbreaking, I would put it. But it's a fairly good sci-fi. And funnily enough, it stars the guy who plays Jesse in Buffy. Again, names. So you'll have to forgive me. I keep covering the bloody age rating. I should hold it just like this. So yeah, Skyline. It's pretty good sci-fi. Or, well, ish sci-fi. Got that for £1. Was it? Is it either? Yeah, I think it was £1 from CEX. Again, I'm going off my head with all these prices, and I like to throw the prices in because it shows you what good value some things can be. This is one of the expensive ones because I can already see the back of it. So I bought this because it kept being recommended to me in groups, and I mean it was spam recommended. You got to see Maniac. You got to see Maniac. Now I want to see the original. Yes, that is Frodo on the front. I want to see the original, but again, I'm waiting for Blue Underground's prices to come down a little because they did a region-free version, so because Blue Underground are US based. They did a region-free version on Blu-ray. I think they did a 3-disc limited edition. I'm not sure, but either way, they've done a version, and I want it, but it's not cheap. And when I say not cheap, it's like £30 up. So for that one film, something fell. For that one film, no. But this film, I watched it not long after getting it. It is a very good film. I'm glad someone recommended me. I paid £5 in CEX for this. And I only did that because someone a lot of people in the group I'm in on Facebook highly recommended it. How close is it to the original? I can't tell you. Again, haven't seen the original. It's on my list to watch, but I want to get it before watching it. Now this, Ryan Reynolds is absolutely fantastic. As Deadpool, he is absolutely fantastic. A lot of people who rave over the Marvel films and the DC films, a lot of the more mainstream audience aren't too, keen on Deadpool for some reason. Probably because he completely riffs into everything about them. But it's... When I first saw Ryan Reynolds, it was Van Wilder. He was an okay comedian in the funny films, but he has really come into his own. I mean, he's taken the Deadpool character, and without obviously the violent mad side of it. He's basically is, in all videos, the Deadpool character now. Of course, this was the supercharged, super duper cut edition. It comes with the super duper cut and the normal cut, 2 Blu-rays. This I paid, I think it was £4 or £5 for in CEX. They actually had a copy. The first copy I kept seeing in there kept up, like, the casing, it was all shredded. And it didn't have the digital code. This one had the digital code, thankfully, so yay. Right. Phantom of the Opera. Got this to replace the DVD. I would say this is my favourite of Andrew Lloyd Webber's musicals. I absolutely love this musical. And if I was to compare the film, feature film, and this is definitely the version I would see first. If you haven't seen either, see this version first. Because it is a lot longer. It has bits they couldn't put in the film. And even though, I mean, Gerard Butler was absolutely phenomenal as the Phantom. But, I mean, my Christine Dale will always be Sarah Brightman. I always wanted to go see her live. Never got to go see it. And, of course, she doesn't do that anymore. Here we go. I had this set on DVD. Upgraded the Blu-ray, obviously. This cost me, I think it was £4.99 in Martian Records, that shop I told you about where I got the Demons DVDs and Caligula DVD. Blu-rays. Flip it, reverse it. I can't even remember what that's from. I got this from the place Martian Records where I got the Demons and Caligula Blu-ray. This is just a film that's generally been recommended to me. I saw it brand new in Poundland, and it obviously still had digital code. So I thought, fantastic. £2 for a film that's been recommended to me. I haven't watched it yet. I'm looking forward to it, though, because I like Renée Zellweger. So I'm just looking forward to it. I did it again. I said Renée Zellweger. It's Reese Witherspoon. I don't know why I mixed those two up. Tell me in the comments why you think I mixed those two up. Renée Zellweger and Reese Witherspoon. I have no idea how I could have mixed them up. Meh. I suppose one thing about my videos, you're always going to get a laugh. Whether I make a goof or whatever. I bought this from CEX for $2.50 or $3.50. And I bought it for my rock collection. Haven't seen the film yet. But it's a funny film. I thought I'm trying to cover my face hoping that it zooms in properly. But I want to see this. Haven't got round to it yet. I've got a few rock films I haven't got round to watching yet. But there's that. This I got from MT Games. Again, it was cheap, £1. And the cover intrigued me. Like the old VHS covers in rental stores. You'd go in, see a cover and think, ooh, I like that. I'll take that home. And then you get home and you find it's either the cover oversold it, or undersold it. A lot of films were like that. It's like, if I remember rightly, historically, there was the person who did the poster art for Nightmare on Elm Street 3 didn't watch the film, which is why every single one of the characters, all he had was a list of traits. He didn't watch the film, so he did it that way, and they kept it. So that's why the characters look nothing like each other. Here we go. Now, it was a bit of a shame for one of these, but I have these on DVD. These were $3.50 and $2.50. I think $3.50 was Sin City 2 and $2.50 was Sin City 1. I have these on DVD, so I upgraded them for Blu-rays, obviously. And yeah, this pity is, this one actually did have the digital code. But unlike most companies, but like what am I thinking? Like the BBC, or similar to the BBC. The BBC just got rid of their UV site completely. But Lionsgate, it's up and down. Half the time, also I'd say about a quarter of the codes you try are successful. But then the rest of them, they just don't work. And the reason you get is they fall back on there's an expiry code, which there is on literally everything. There's an expiry code for every code you buy. Every Blu-ray you buy, it comes with a code. I'll show you this one. Yeah. This one just says, after X date, in the terms and conditions of this particular code, you won't see it because it's extremely thin writing. And I don't want to show you the code because I want to give it to a mate. If you're great with technology, you could probably see it through the writing. But yeah, this is the Breaking Bad 5th season. And that work, they work. And it's past the expiration date. But any Lionsgate codes I've had recently just don't work. And they fall back on the expiration date, saying, "Oh, sorry, it had an expiration date. That means we can't do anything for you." So there. That's a rant that's just extended this part of the video, so I do apologise. But yeah, Lionsgate, I'm iffy when it comes to digital codes. But yeah, this I got from the car boot the same time I got the Marillion and Papa Roach CD. 50p this cost. The disc's fantastic, and obviously it's The Fugitive, classic movie. Had the sequel US Marshals with I want to kick myself for not getting his name right. I'm gonna have to look because otherwise I'm gonna kick myself. Tommy Lee Jones, that's it. As Tommy Lee Jones and in the sequel, which is the only real connection to the first one, and Wesley Snipes. It's in my Wesley Snipes collection, funny enough. I'm going to be adding this before that in my collection so I can keep them together. But that was 50p. Oh, tickly tickly throat. You have to bear with me. I'll get my head together. Right, I don't have many left, so I'm going to try and fire through these. We have Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning. I got this for about £1.50 or £2.50 in CEX. I'm not really keen on this one because it's the trilogy to Universal Soldier. Oh, shit. Oh, there's several timelines. There's Universal Soldier plus the TV movies. There's Universal Soldier, The Return, and then this. And then there's another timeline. I wish I could remember it. But yeah, I think this is the sequel to Universal Soldier 2, The Return. Now, I don't like what they did with Luke Devereaux's character in this. They turned him to the bad guy. He is the bad guy. And I don't like it. So I bought this because it's cheap and because I'm a completionist and I want all Van Damme's films, but I don't like what happened. Mother. One of the most oftenly confused films in the horror genre, and a lot of people are confused by this, but I actually found it an intriguing movie. I wouldn't really say it was a brilliant horror movie, but it is a good movie. And I understood the biblical allegory. I just wish the director would come out and tell us what the yellow stuff is that she drinks through the film. I've looked online, can't see it. I think, yeah, I'm beginning to remember some bits of these that I've been through. This, cheap, CEX. I have it on DVD. This was an upgrade. I will say again, for the ones I've already gone over, I do apologise if you're thinking, oh, again. It's just, this is all one big birthday haul, so I just want to get it all in one set of videos to get it off of that desk. And Rec 2. These films, phenomenal. I love the first. I love this one. The third, again, the drifting off of the main character was great. The fourth was a bit of a lame recovery towards the main storyline, the main character. But, I mean, if I saw it on Blu-ray cheap, I'd buy it. But it's not something I'm aiming to get. There's that. Right, that's the Blu-ray section sorted. So, of all the movies I've shown you, of everything you've seen, anything you like, anything you think, you know, is a waste of money, any questions at all, ask in the comment section, and we will see you again in a minute. Like, subscribe, you guys rock, and see you in a minute.